So, the last day of the year, 2023, I thought I would liven up an otherwise dull day by a trip to Osmotherley on my e-bike, some 21.8 miles away. I was experimenting with the positioning of my not very good action camera and decided to attach it to the rear rack. My not very good action camera, should you be interested, is an Acaso Brave 7 LE. It's okay, it's cheap, it's only about £137 or something like that, but it's no GoPro, as you can see from the quality of the video. Anyway, I don't think the mounting position was entirely successful. I don't particularly think you want to see my right thigh bobbing up and down for 21.8 miles, so I'm going to edit that out. So here's me just coming up to the car park at Square Corner, just to the south and east of Osmotherley. This is where it joins the Cleveland Way. I was actually there only a month or so ago. Actually, the first battery died before I got there. So what I'm saying here is that the first battery died, I've changed it, repositioned the camera, and then just continuing on. This is Square Corner. There was some audio on this clip, but the wind noise is so bad it's completely inaudible. This is Osmotherley. I had some cunning notion that I might quite like to visit the Mount Grace Priory, which is just to the north and west of Osmotherley. Unfortunately, the only vehicular access to it is from the A19, and Google Maps seems to think that if you come in from the east side onto the A19, you can just turn right, but of course you can't because it's a dual carriageway and there's a great big barrier down the middle of the road. So you will see what happened. So now I'm heading the wrong way down the A19 with no obvious way of getting over to the other side of the road to go in the other direction. This is not fun. Well, in the end I found a gap in the barrier, wheeled my bike over to the other side and set off in the other direction. Priority now was to get off the A19 as fast as possible, and you may notice my camera's gone all wonky and flopping about. At this point I stopped to fix my camera and then shortly afterwards headed back into Osmotherley. About this point I asked Google Maps to plot me a route to Felixkirk, a little village near Sutton under Whitestone Cliff. I had some idea that I'd be able to cycle down minor roads to there and then come up Sutton Bank and carry on along the A170 to get home, but instead it plotted this route sending me north out of Osmotherley, past Codbeck Reservoir and then along a fairly rough track which my bike could just about cope with, only to take me back to the place I'd been before. The easiest way would have been just to go back the way I came. I'd love to know how Google Maps decides these things. Maybe it thought this was a better cycling route. Okay, let's off-road. We're just coming back to Square Corner now. I had more or less given up the idea of heading down to Felixkirk at this stage, largely because my battery was at about 50% and still had quite a long way to go, and I got home with somewhere between nothing and 20% charge. Shortly after this was filmed, the second camera battery gave out, so that was game over. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, whatever. Thanks. Bye.